Hi y'all, this is Uncle Lila and this is Uncle Lila Plans. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're new here, I hope you enjoy. So in today's video, we're going to be setting up a new work planner. This is going to be for my current main time position, and it's going to be in the half letter disc bound system. So we're going to go over the supplies that we have. It's going to be a really quick setup because I know exactly how I want this to look. So we're going to try it with the disc that come with the planner first. You're also going to hear Briar. Hold on one second. There you go, baby. There you go, good girl. She likes to sleep under my desk and on my feet, but she's getting too hot, so she decided to move. Anyway, so we're going to use the Forma preset planner from Cloth and Paper. It comes with a bunch of different things. You saw my last video. It comes with monthly inserts, weekly inserts, daily inserts, and then notes and task pages. We're going to be using a little bit of that, and then we're going to use some other bits and bobs that I have. So we have the preset planner, which has pretty much everything we need, which is the reason I bought it. And then we also have this pen loop from Cloth and Paper that is pink. We're going to be using a couple of these sticky notes from the Coffee Monster Co. Mostly the pink and white ones. So these are the wide and the long sticky notes. We then are going to be using this dashboard from Elmon Paper Co. And then we also have these notes and list pages from these task lists and note pages from Cloth and Paper. So the first thing we're going to do is take out everything I don't want. So I don't want this dashboard. And then what we'll do, just because I know where I want this is going to go in the front, so this is going to go right here. If you've never used disc bound before, you just use your 2 fingers and you push it on. And I love the way that looks. I think it's really pretty. Okay, so we have our dashboard. So the front's already good to go. Then we have this today marker, which I'm going to take. We have these stickers I don't need, which we're going to take. We have the agenda, which we're going to leave right here. Take these, and this is where the sticky notes are going to go. So I'm just going to take, and we'll do 2 of each kind of the pink and the white ones. And we'll do the pink ones here. Oh, nope, they're not going to go that way, so we're just going to do them individually like this. And I want these here in just in case I need a sticky note. So we've got, and then we'll do the white ones. We'll do 2 of the white ones. Okay. And then another white one. So that's that for the long ones. And this just in case I need to make a note or you know, record anything, and they're not straight at all. We can fix that later. And then we'll do 2 of the long pink ones. Can you see? Oh, you can see what I'm doing. Okay. And then let me bring this closer to me so I can see what I'm doing. Sorry. Okay. That's not the... It's like barely up there. Okay. Okay. And then I have 2 notebook ones and 2 white ones. So I'm going to put the notebook ones in the middle and the white ones on the bottom. And I go through a lot of sticky notes at work, just for different tasks and things. So get these straight how I want them to look. So what I do for work, I am an administrative specialist at a university. So I'm in charge of the budgeting. I'm in charge of traveling. I'm in charge of ordering everything in the office. I'm in charge of recruitment for our particular, or I'm do a big portion of the recruitment on the back end, as far as that's concerned for our program. I am in charge of the student workers, and I'm in charge of approving their time cards. I'm in charge of anything to do with spending in the office and budget reports and pro card reports and those types of things. So I do a bunch of different things that are due at a bunch of different times that require a bunch of different things. So I mostly just use, or I have mostly just been using the tasks inserts, but I need, that's cute. So we're going to keep the monthlies. So it's just, which if you watched my other video, I'm going to write in about that and see if they can fix that. But these are just my months. There's 3 months in here. And then we're going to keep the dailies in just in case I need them. But then after the dailies, we're going to take out the weeks. So the majority, like all of this, is going to come out. So, yeah. So I do a bunch of different things. And I'm starting to struggle not having a dated monthly. Or having a monthly. So I'm going to essentially use my month for that. Okay, so that's all the weeks taken out because we don't need the weekly inserts. So we're going to put all those to the side. So the next thing we have is tasks, which is where my today marker is going to go because I use these for my dailies. And I want to get more dashboards for the different sections. I just haven't found a place that does pink dashboards. So if you know of a company that does pink dashboards, I would love to use them. And we're going to put these in. It's a pretty quick setup. I'm not like writing anything in here or dating anything just because of how my job is. So I'm going to leave that intentionally undone, which I'll do at a later date. So we're just going to put these in here because I use these literally for everything all the time. These are my daily inserts. This because I write just a big to-do list of things I need to get done, and then I just cross things off my list. And if I need to refer back, that's what I use sticky notes for. So like if I email, I don't know, a person in budgeting and grants and contracts, and I need to hear back from them or I need to send it to somebody else, but it's like the end of the day, then I'll make a little note like emailed grants and contracts need to send to so-and-so, or so-and-so sent a response email, need to get approval for whatever. So that's what I use my sticky notes for, so then I can see it and I can transfer it to the next day. Okay, so there's that. And then we have, hold on one second. Sorry about that. She's looking out the front room window and she likes to yell at everybody that walks by. How do we, okay, so we open this. And then I just have some note pages, which I'm going to put in front of the graph paper. The graph paper I'm going to use as note pages as well, just because that's what they gave it to you for. But I also like using the notes pages. So, like I said, it's going to be a pretty quick setup. Just because the whole reason I bought this planner was because of all the other stuff. I could not find these exact dividers, these section dividers. So it's notes, tasks, and agenda, which is exactly how I do things in my notebook. I have my agenda, my task list, and then my notes. But anyway, I couldn't find those exact dividers on the Cloth and Paper website, and I realized that it was way more expensive to buy a set of 6 undated monthlies, a set of graph paper and note paper and task paper, and get the amount that I needed. Like, it was just so much more expensive that way. So it was way cheaper getting these individual pieces than it was getting than getting the planner all together. So it's also a really good investment if you want to try a new size, if you don't know if half letter is going to work for you, or they also have it in CP Petite. I know they also have it in other styles, like other sizes. So I highly recommend that. So the last thing we're going to do is we're actually going to go to the back here. I think I'm going to keep this on here just as like a way to protect my notes pages. And then where did it go? Hold please. So I have way more note paper than I anticipated. So I'm going to go back and add these back in. I didn't realize how much note paper I had. It's not bad, I suppose. Okay. And I really love what I do. I just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything that I'm not. Oh, no, duh, ding dong. This is not note paper. This is the weeks. Oh my goodness, you genius. Okay, so no, that was everything in the notes package. I thought I was right, and I was. Okay, so the last thing we're going to do is put this on here. This is the clip. It's in the fig milk color, which is like a pink, which is the reason I picked it. Just gonna put it up here. So what it does is it bookmarks onto like whatever you want it to bookmark on, and then you have a pen loop. So I'm just gonna put, let's see, can we fit this Pentel one? We're just gonna put one in here in the meantime. I have a pen at work that I like to use, but just to go with the pink theme. Okay, so a Pentel Energel Plena will fit in there pretty well. Okay, so, all right, and there's that. I think what I'm gonna do is actually, because that looks like it's gonna fall off. So maybe, hold please. Maybe put it together like this so it's closer on maybe. That kind of messes up how it sits. No, we'll do it on the cover. It should be fine on the cover, I think. Okay. Okay, so that maybe just looks weird for right now. Anyway, okay. So let's flip everything closed. All right, and that is my work planner. It's so pretty. I also love the roses with the white message in the front. So we have our clear, I'm gonna do a quick flip through. We have our frosted cover. It's the Forma cover from Cloth and Paper. We also have 1.25 plastic discs. We have our pink dashboard from Elmont Paper Co. We have our agenda tab. We have our months starting with our sticky notes in case we need them. And then we have undated monthlies. We have three months worth. And then we have some dailies in case I need them. I don't think I'll need them in case I have a really, really busy day. I have my dailies. And that's everything in the agenda section. We then go to the task section, which is where my dailies are going to be, because it's going to be my running task list of things I need to do. We have this giant today page marker. We have a ton of tasks list notes pages from Cloth and Paper. That's what these are. So it's, you can write down your things and then you can check it off, which I love. So we have a bunch of those. So we're just going to flip through those. And then we have the notes section divider, which we have notes pages. And then we also have graph line pages as well. So if we ever need to do anything with the graph pages for our notes pages as well. And then I decided to keep in the back this, what comes in the Forma planner. Decided to keep that on there. I might not, but I might. One second. Sorry about that. I can also flip it upside down and do it this way, just so it has a backing on it. So it's upside down, but we're the only ones that are going to know that. And it's got the back cover. It's got the pen loop with my pen. All right, and that is my set up work planner. I hope you enjoyed this video. It looks like it's holding onto the disc fairly well. I might have, no, I don't think I packed it too much. Yeah, it looks like there's plenty of room. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Plenty of room on the discs. So yeah, so I don't think it's too full. I think it's just going to take me some getting used to. But this is my new work planner. Yeah, it feels like weirdly bulky right there, but it's probably because of the pen loop. Anyway, I love this so much. I think it's really pretty. I'm so excited to be using this for work. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a great, wonderful rest of your day. And yeah, so if you liked it, please let me know. If you know of any company that does pink dashboards that are pre-cut and pre-punched that I can just buy and go with, please let me know. I would love to give them my support. So anyway, with that, I hope you have a wonderful, amazing rest of your day. I hope that you know that I love you very much. I'm very proud of you, and have a great day. All right, bye guys.